Joining us this morning with an update on the negotiations, New Jersey Congressman Tom Malinowski. Congressman, thank you for being with us this morning.
Thank you for having me.
So I know you're in Jersey right now. You're going to be heading to D.C. to vote on the bill. Does it look likely to pass?
Oh, something's going to pass. Something has to. You know, this is not just a call that's coming from Murphy and Cuomo. It's not just coming from New Jersey and New York. State and local governments across America are going bankrupt if there's not going to be relief. There's no way we are going to put our nation's cops and firefighters and teachers on unemployment just in the moment when we're trying to restart our economy. And I know that Mitch McConnell, the Senate Republican leader, has been hearing this from all over the place. In my district, I represent 75 small towns. Most of them are led by Republicans. Dozens of them have been writing, calling on McConnell to pass this relief bill. So there's some posturing going on, but we're going to have to start negotiating and get this done.
I know you were not very satisfied with the first round of the CARES Act funding, nor really with the second, particularly when it relates to the small businesses there. It had kind of been depleted within like 2 weeks. And since then, you've been really encouraging small businesses to call your office, that you'll even deal with the banks need be.
We will. We're going to do this one person at a time if necessary. And the good news is it is working better in the second round. We did some things to fix that program. Everybody heard about like the Los Angeles Lakers getting aid and big steakhouse chains getting aid, with mom and pop businesses being told by the banks, get in the back of the line. We've helped to fix that. And in New Jersey, already in the second round, we've had 3 times as many small businesses get their money than in the first round. So it's not perfect. It's getting better. We make it even better in the bill that we're about to pass.
When you look at some 33,000 small businesses already in New Jersey have been approved for funding, I know that you've talked about the loan forgiveness and whether or not there should be some more documentation that's necessary to see if they qualify or not.
Yeah, so it's actually 33,000 was the first round. We're up to about 90,000 in the second round. So we're doing a lot better. Look, this was always going to be something that we did really quickly. And when you send out that much money really quickly, obviously some people who don't qualify are going to find a way to benefit. We need to be tough on the back end when it comes to getting the loan forgiven. We need to make sure that this was only going to the people who really needed it, to the small businesses that had to shut their doors because of the coronavirus, and not people who gamed the system. And we'll make sure of that.
I mentioned that you're going to be driving to D.C. To vote because you have to be there in person. But the House is going to try to vote on a proxy so that in the future you're not going to have to be there in person?
Yeah, you know, we've obviously been working hard the last few weeks, most of us working from home. But to actually pass the bill, we need 435 human beings meeting in one room in the House of Representatives. I've been pushing our leadership to try to change that for this emergency so that we can vote by proxy, so that we can have remote voting, remote hearings, using the same technology that you and I are using to talk today. And so tomorrow we're actually going to pass a change in the rules to bring the Congress of the United States into the 21st century so we can do what everybody else is doing to get the job done.
I had Governor Murphy on the other day talking about reopening New Jersey slowly, talking about the beaches perhaps being open by Memorial Day, and slowly starting to open some other businesses, although they'll have stricter guidelines that will be involved, curbside drive-ups, you know, people having mandatory masks, those types of situations. But do you have any trepidations about reopening the state, and particularly, of course, your district?
Yeah, I'm worried about people's health. And look, there's no question we are going to reopen gradually. We can't live at home for the rest of our lives. We have to restart the economy. The important question is not when does that happen, it is how. Are we doing what we have to do to make it safe for people to go back to school and go back to work? And that depends on one thing above all, whether we have widespread testing for the coronavirus and contact tracing.
Is the funding there for that?
We are in this bill, we're providing a lot of money to help the states do that because, you know, the president isn't doing it. We've been begging him to lead a national effort to provide testing to the American people. And this is, you know, a president who says nobody can come to work at the White House unless they are tested every single day. And yet he's saying the rest of the country should just go back to work and school without testing. Give me a break. What we need to make this safe, and Governor Murphy announced a plan yesterday, a very good plan, is to make it possible for all of us who want to go back to work and school to get tested routinely so that we can do this safely.
All right. New Jersey Congressman Tom Malinowski joining us. Thank you for the update. Safe travels as you go to vote on this next round. All right.